Welcome back to my kitchen. It's dinner time almost. And today I'm making this cheesy ground beef and Italian sausage rice casserole. Okay. I'm turning on my burner while I'm talking so I can go on and start sauteing my vegetables. You know what? I don't want to do olive oil. I want to do a little bit of butter. We're going to put just a little bit of butter in my skillet. And I'll bring you all closer in a little bit. We're just going to put just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. And I want to go on and get these vegetables sauteing while I'm running my mouth, okay? I'm using some, not red pepper, girl, you tell the story. I'm using some green pepper and some yellow peppers, and this is a large onion. I like a lot of onion, but you can use whatever vegetables that you want to use. If you wanted to add some mushrooms, whatever you like, okay? So we're gonna get these, and I wanted to make sure that they were cooked. I didn't want crunchy vegetables. I know this is gonna bake a few minutes, a little bit in the oven, but it's really gonna be long enough to, you know, melt the cheese. So I want to make sure my vegetables are soft, okay? So that's why I want to go on and do that. As I've stated, my sausage and ground beef have been rinsed and they're sitting over in the sink, draining. Now you really just need a pound of meat, but I'm going to use 2 pounds. I'm going to reserve part of it, so if my dude number 1, aka my husband, just wants to add a little more meat on the top once his food is plated, okay? Y'all know we like extra stuff over here. Oops, so that's why I'm doing extra meat. We have 1 cup of long grain rice. Look at this, it got stiff. 1 cup of long grain rice. I do rinse my rice, okay? So that's why it's kind of stiff. Long grain, not the instant rice, okay? 1 cup. I have 2 cups of beef broth. And I like to make my own broth using better than bouillon. This is a roasted beef base. And I like to use this rather than the broth that's in the carton, because to me the broth that's in the carton is bland. It's not seasoned enough. So you can use this better than bouillon to season it how you like. Just be mindful because it's concentrated and it can be salty. All right? So just taste it. I usually fulfill my however amount I need. Like I needed 2 cups. I did 2 cups of hot water, and then just did maybe, it wasn't even a tablespoon, I don't think, and just kind of mix it up in there, and it'll dissolve as you mix it up. All right, but like I said, be careful because it's salty. I have 1 can, this is a 14.5 ounce can of diced tomatoes. I got the kind that has the basil, garlic, and oregano just for more flavor, but it does not have any salt, okay? I'm going to drain the juice off of this. I'm hearing some sizzle. We also will be using this 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. This is a 10.5 ounce can. Speaking of cans, you guys, make sure, y'all already know, make sure you wash off these nasty cans. Because they're nasty. They're filthy nasty. They've been on the back of those tractor trailer trucks, in those grocery stores, warehouses. People have been putting their nasty hands all over them. The little insects and bugs and rodents been crawling all over them and licking on them. They are nasty. I use hot water with some dish detergent and wash them off and rinse them off really good. Okay? All right. And then we're going to season. We're going to put some seasoning on our ground beef and mild Italian sausage. We're just going to season with some salt and pepper. We will season with some garlic powder and onion powder. You know, you can season yours however you like to season. The dynamic duo, garlic powder and onion powder. We're going to add maybe about a tablespoon of some minced garlic. I don't want to add that right now because, you know, if you add it too soon, you know, garlic can get really bitter. All right, so I don't want to add it right now while I'm sauteing these vegetables. Now, you saw me grating up my cheese. You only need about maybe a cup and a half of cheese. However much cheese you want to use. Usually I like to go on and just grate all of it as I'm grating. That way, whatever I don't use, I can save it and put it in the refrigerator and it's already ready when I need to sprinkle some cheese on our eggs for breakfast. Okay? We have our oven. It's preheating to 350 degrees. And once we put this in the oven, you know, it may be in there maybe about 25 minutes or so, long enough to like really melt the cheese. Is that everything? As usual, the ingredients will be listed in the description box below the video, just in case I have forgotten something. I have my casserole dish right here, and I just don't think all this is, I don't know that all this is going to fit in this casserole dish. It's what, the 9x13, and oftentimes when I get through with my butter wrapper, I like to just, I was going to grease this, so I thought I'd use butter. So just use the inside of your wrapper. You'd be surprised, you know, how much butter is left on the inside of this little wrapper once you take the stick of butter out. Okay? That's letting me know that my oven is ready. So we're going to saute these vegetables just a few more minutes, and then we will add our ground beef and get it browned up. Ground beef and Italian sausage. Okay, we're ready to add our meat. And of course, I have thoroughly washed my hands. You guys, don't be in the kitchen with nasty hands, because that's just nasty. Y'all thought I forgot, didn't you? So we're going to brown this meat, and then once we get it browned up, we're going to drain any excess fat. We are good and browned now. We're going to go on and add our garlic. Don't have a whole lot of excess fat. But let's see what little bit we can get drained, and then we'll add the rest of our ingredients. Now we're just going to season our meat. We're going to add some black pepper, salt. Just a sprinkle. Some garlic powder. And some onion powder. Just a nice little use. Let's see. Not much. We'll use all of that. Now that I've seasoned it, before I add the other ingredients, I'm going to take some of it out. Because I already know all of this is not going to fit in that casserole dish. And plus, I think it's something else I want to do. Okay? If we don't use it for extra meat for this dish. Okay. So now we'll add our diced tomatoes. See if I can break them up a little bit. Let's see. We'll add our broth. And we need this to get hot again so it can simmer and start cooking the rice. Because remember, we use long grain rice, so it needs to cook some. I'd rather cook it mainly on top of the stove rather than trying to bake it in the oven, because when I put this in the oven, I just really want it to be in there long enough to melt that cheese. Okay, so we're going to let this come back up to a simmer and then cook for a little bit. Okay, we've been simmering maybe about 12 minutes or so. I'm going to add my cream of mushroom and kind of get it stirred in. Then we'll be ready to add it to the casserole dish, and I'm going to let it bake a little bit more without the cheese, and then we'll pull it out, add the cheese, and then let the cheese melt. Go do number one, y'all. Do number one has arrived.
That smells good. What you cooking?
Food.
Let me taste it.
It's not time.
I want to taste it.
It's not. Oh, you go taste it.
That smells really good.
We're good.
Really? What you making?
Food.
Oh, that looks good.
Hey, baby, you have a good day?
I did. God, that looks good. Let me just see if it's...
No, it's not time.
Just a little bit of it.
No, it's not time. I'm not done.
That looks good.
You're so greedy.
Sure smell good. Gracious.
You know, whenever you fix something with
Open the door and it
peppers,
smelled like, please.
when you fix something with peppers and onions, that always smells good.
That smells good. God.
Stop saying God. Let's see. There's really not a whole lot of liquid that I need to cook out of here. Let's see if all of this is going to fit. Okay. It might fit. Let's see. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
You know, I think I may go on and add, because we definitely want a lot of meat. Thought he was going to say something. I think I may add this back in, y'all. I really thought it was going to run over and be too much for this casserole dish with the 1 pound, with the 2 pounds of meat. Just thought for sure that was going to be too much. Oh well, I guess not. Okay. So we're going to put it in the oven. Put it in the oven maybe about another 5 minutes or so. Let's see, I think I want to make sure it doesn't dry out. Let me cover it. So we'll put it in for about probably less than 10 minutes. I'm going to set the timer for, let's just set it for 10 minutes. And then I'll take it back out, put the cheese on it, and then put it back in. All right, we've been in the oven about 12 minutes. And remember, the rice was almost done when I was simmering it on the stove, okay? So now we're just going to top it with cheese. Ooh, child. However much cheese you want. And then we're just going to pop it back in the oven to melt this cheese. And even when you top it with cheese, use whatever cheese you like. Y'all see, I took a break because this was in the oven. I took a bathroom break and I took my apron off, and just that quick the oven was beeping and I forgot to put it back on. Y'all don't go in the bathroom with your aprons on. That's nasty too. Don't do that. Take your apron off when you go in the bathroom, and then before you go in the bathroom, and then when you get back in the kitchen, you put it back on, okay? Don't be surprised at people that go in the bathroom with them aprons on. So you can't eat everybody's food, I'm just saying. All right, y'all. Ooh, look at that cheese. Oh, wait a minute, let me put some. And y'all see, that's just a little bit of cheese left over here for the eggs, for breakfast. Let me put my, dress it up with some parsley flakes. And we're going to put this back in the oven. just long enough to start melting this cheese. That's pretty. Alright, we baked about 15 minutes until the cheese started to brown. Listen to the sizzle. Oh, it's gonna be so good. In a pure, perfect way, I want to live. I want to live long in a beautiful way. I'm Minced. Lord, day by day, in your perfect way, I want to live.
I keep messing up.
I want to live in a beautiful way. Still smoking.
This looks like a fancy hamburger helper.
Hamburger helper doesn't have rice in it.
This is a... Trust me. This is going to be good. I can tell you already.
I tell you already.
I smell it.
You
smells
smelled
good.
it. You smelled it.
Hey everybody, I didn't speak to everybody. I said that's rude.
That's rude. Let's see y'all. Oh, I need to push my glasses up. Amen, y'all.
Wow. Wow.
What you wowing for?
You know what this tastes like?
What it tastes like?
Guys, this is what this tastes like. If you...
Baby, can you let me get the thumbnail?
You get the thumbnail, right? I'm going to tell you what this tastes like. This...
Okay. Can I taste it?
This is spot on. This tastes like, and for real,
You
it
being
tastes
serious?
like, no sir, it tastes like cheesy, dirty rice.
Oh, does it?
It tastes like cheesy. Now, if you like Bojangles dirty rice, it tastes like cheesy, dirty rice.
That's because I added, it's a cheesy ground beef. I added Italian sausage and rice casserole.
Okay, could you add that to your mouth so I can get the rest of my food? It's good. No, but it really, it is very good. It is, God,
And
it's
the
good.
Italian sausage and
This
spicy.
is good. I'm telling you, this is good. It tastes like and it's so, yeah, it is. You know what? Yeah, it tastes like a cheese.
That's good.
Wait till I text the fellas this.
This don't have anything to do with them.
What you mean?
This doesn't have what you mean. What you texting them for? You think I'm just supposed to feed your co-workers every day?
No, baby. The people can't eat it, so you might as well. I'll tell you something. I stay out of a restaurant with this.
Let me hurry up.
You can take your time, man. Because I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take another big chunk out of that pan.
You gonna save you some?
What you mean, say so? What you mean, man? What you mean?
You're not taking it all with
Oh,
you,
no.
are you?
I don't like them like that.
You can freeze some of it. Yeah, that's good.
Yes, it is.
You don't have to do the Italian sausage. That's just what I wanted to do in addition to the ground beef. If by chance you didn't want to cook the rice on the stove at all, you know, you simmer it for a few minutes, then when you bake it longer to make sure your rice is done. Okay. That is delicious.
This is good.
Somebody asked, I think somebody asked before, Miss Donna, do you do dinner and dessert on the same day or something like that, they asked. And I do sometimes, and this is one of those times. So, now that he has dinner, we're getting ready to close this video, and then I have another video to close with dessert. So, I've been real busy today. Real busy today. Today was like a batch day of videos, you know. Okay, you guys, listen, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. This is great. It's delicious. If you've not subscribed, please consider doing so.
No.
What's that?
No.
Hit the no. You're not paying me any attention now because you feed your face.
No, I'm
If you've not subscribed, please consider doing so.
Turning
on that notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever we're over here doing whatever it is we are doing.
It's good, people.
Thank you all.
I was hungry. I came in from work and work. It's good. It's really good.
Thank you all so much for watching. We already look forward to you joining us again next time. Bye.